And the game yeah. For fuck's sake. Okay, take two. Ready? And the game begins again. Yeah, we're not recovering from that. Alright. Well, GG, Liru, GG. Debating if I want to keep that there. I might as hell. I mean, it's a little out of place, but at the same time, who gives a damn? And then, where do I want to connect that to? I'm debating connecting it to something there, which means I have to have some sort of invisible complex. And I'll have to debug that out somewhere over there, which is fine. Maybe a small perimeter wall there. Though it's not really advantageous to have, it would be better to put one right here. And then maybe something right there as well. But if I'm going to settle on this, then I should probably build that up first. So, let's get building. Hey, Willow, Devour, Alpha Wolf, New Horizon, a Sims. Resonant, how are you guys doing? Today, or I guess tonight for me, technically, we're gonna build. Oh, yes. And test things, because 2D's making me test things, but we'll get there when we get there. There's a lot that needs to be done. So, we're gonna take it from the top. I don't think there's enough space to fit that there, so I might do two separate small ones. Wait, I might eat my words there. Yeah, it's because it's on a weird edge, so certain pieces might not really work too well with that regard still.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Decent solid foundation there.
I'm glad I could finally catch another stream.
Should be okay.
How are you anyway?
Hey Reaper, I'm fine. I'm just gonna be doing some catch up tonight. I want to try to get as much done as I can, so we can then focus on some other things for the rest of the week. We'll get there when we get there, you know, but regardless, thanks to the 7-month resub, I hope everything's been going a-okay for you, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Okay, so what if we get that little pillar? There's gonna be some clipping, though, unless we do that, so I have to kinda make that work. Little bit of clipping on the, well, it's very barely recognizable. The ground goes low enough, perfect. The slanted ground is always pretty tough. But again, that's why I like that these buildings have a nice tall foundation here. And yes, we're playing Uncharted Worlds. Adam, a little tired, but we'll make things work. Because we always do. Something like that. Yep. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of that little pillar, and then you got the little walkway on the outside. Again, you just gotta make sure there's not really any heavy clipping, but that should be fine. Now here I want to do a storage house if I can. Where do I have one of those templated? Yeah. No, not that rotationary widget. Something lined up like that. Let's see if I can get the clip worked out. Little bit of float. How low can I get that? Hey, Arma, you're doing that thing again where I'm not moving my hand and you're doing the thing. It's Arma. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, that's not going to be noticeable. How's the clip on this side? A little bit of grass. That can be fixed with a cutter, but too lazy to put those down. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Best DayZ mods for Arma 3? I do not know. I don't really play DayZ. But they've got a pretty decent, whatchamacallit. Fuck, what are they called? Damn it. What are they called? Bloodsucker mod for DayZ. That was pretty fun to fuck around with while we were in the Namalsk server for TSB.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
What I'm going to do to catch up, I'm going to build this AO. Because this AO probably has 5 hours of work left, and I have to do extensive frame testing afterwards, and then actually build the AO. So if I could get that done tonight, which isn't going to happen, but I'm going to say it is going to happen to motivate myself, we could probably get somewhere with it. So let's go. 5-hour stream. I don't need to be awake tomorrow morning. Fuck that. Serpent, thanks for the tier 1 sub, my friend. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. This isn't gonna fit. It's a... Where was that? Open spot. Wait, no, there was an open... Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, no way in hell. Yeah, it's too big. Of course it is. But I did see something else. I mean, we could technically just shove that there. It would be a little out of place, though, Liru. Yeah. Nah.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Slow release caffeine pills, yeah, I know. I'm more of a fan of pure discipline, though. Or we could do one of these, because it does have that higher up area. Yeah, no windows, so I don't have to build any ramp works. And that would be right here. Oh my god, be normal. Be fucking normal, you piece of shit. You're ramped up. How are you... Why are you still in a fucking... Are you angled? When you lift it out of the ground, it's supposed to snap out of its angle. I don't know why it's keeping it here. Oh my god, let's take you to a fucking flat lens then, motherfucker. I just want you to be straight. Well, that could be misinterpreted. Holy crap. Perfect. And then what? I've got another administrative building over here. I could fit something similar. Let's see what I got in terms of warehouse structures here. It's gonna have to be this one. Administratum bullshit. Managing other shit. Man, I just want to watch Big Titty Bolter Bitches fight. There's so much prep work that's to go into it, though. So much prep. Can I even fit a small one in here? Yeah, okay. It's going to have to be angled like that. Probably hug the fence. Check the interior. A little bit of clip right there with the ground. How far can I get that up? Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I still have plenty of room. How's the tree? Tree kind of hugs the ladder. That's okay. How about the interior? Perfect. Okay. What if I shoved a complex in the middle? It could work. I mean, because that one is kind of a community garden plot. So it would make sense. How's the internal clip? Not that bad. Yeah, no, that would be fine. And it helps complement the tall warehouse buildings around here too, so wouldn't be too bad. I'm getting canceled? Yeah, right. Have fun at vacation, Falcon. Good luck. Don't get kidnapped. Alright, we can do that. Probably complement it with a small one-story here of the same color scheme. Do I ranch it, though? Oh, I could ranch it. As we just tuck that building away. The trees are concerning, though. So instead, where's the tall pillar building? Where is my tall pillar building? There she is. Have her poke through the tree. Oh, well. At least it's not enterable, so you won't notice the clipping, but yeah, no, that's good. As long as it doesn't directly clip in a tree, then we're fine. Can clip the branches, sure, but yeah, no, that's fine. Could a 2 fit in here? It's gonna be a tight fit. Let's stick with a 1. Let's do a ranch. Okay, so this is about a little under half done. I know exactly what I want to put there. Where is it? Let's see. Perfect. You know, I just realized I didn't open up the last slot in TSB's roster for the Bravo slot. I should probably do that tomorrow. Smack dab in the morning just to get it out of the way. That would be smart. I think I could fit a 2-story in there. Perfect. Where's the gate fence? It's there. So we want to put that puppy about right there. Oh, yeah. Let's 1-story this one. Or I could put another... Let's keep it simple, actually. Let's do a, Perfect. That one's gonna be a 1-story. The red actually complements well with that one warehouse. So that's gonna be fine. Here, I'm not sure, because that covers that one building. I might just keep it open, or... How big are the warehouse storage buildings? This is gonna be a little tough. Because I think it's too cramped there between that and the shed. So what I could do is I could have it go one way, but the gate's right there. So it'd be something like that, but that would completely block off that route, which I guess, you know, maybe he's a dumb builder, which means I'm a dumb builder, but, you know, we'll blame it on the AI. Sounds like a plan. Give me the graffiti one. Imperium Town. I struggle to even call it Imperium. I guess technically because we are going to have a some sort of PDF defense group in here, but it's definitely not within the core. Something on the fringe. That fell to a little chaos, and the only thing in the area was a fucking Adeptus Sortaris group. Probably Martyred Lady. Martyred Lady. But I gotta think, you know, what would trigger the wrath of the Adeptus I'm not even gonna say that word because Tootie's gonna yell at me. So I'm gonna bring in the Dreadnoughts. But we'll get there when we get there. How's the floor clip? Floor clip is good. Okay. Plot, 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 plot. So, stuff across the street. I could two-story that. Yeah, baby. Yep, that's fine. This one, that would actually be a good storage one. You know, I never looked at the interior of this. Yeah, it's good, but I always like to double check my work. Because even when I triple check, I still fuck it up. Or the server fucks it up. One of the two. Falcon, why are you bored? Alright, perfect. Where's that tall? Oh, that's gonna be way too fucking... Oh, maybe. Maybe. Oh, it's because the fence isn't a complete right angle. So no matter what angle I put at, it's going to be a little awkward. That's fine. Yeah, fuck. Wasn't expecting that noise, sir. Can you not? Falcon, if you need to go to bed, go to fucking bed, broski. You know better. Okay. No. No, there's too much stuff there for a two-story. I'm gonna have to do a one-story. Because I'm trying to make it make sense. Like, cool, if we, like, fence this off, but there's no back door, so how the fuck does he get into the rest of his backyard, you know? I'm feeling another storage shed. Fuck it. Unless it's angled. It's kind of angled. That's fine. What is insomnia? You know, I used to hate my insomnia episodes. I haven't had one in like 2 months. I miss my insomnia episodes because that's how I like caught up. I was falling behind. That is how I literally caught up. I love how beautiful this looks. Like someone could literally make just a simple Arma 2-esque map with the tree textures and then just blend this in. And I could swear this was like actually meant to be the map here. I love that. Like it fits. You know what I mean? Like it fits with all the small detail. I love it. It just it pops in so well. This is where you know that it's built because of how sloppy the interior is, but I'm trying to also find places where I can cut corners. Yeah. Fucking Bekatov, man. Love it. Hey, Plats, how you doing? I'm starting to feel it stiffen a little bit. This is not 60 right now. That's worrisome. Because that means I'll probably have this side area, but I might not be able to do any tunnels. So instead of a fob, how about I build that to be a double-scaled warehouse with some sort of like command-esque structure. So if we literally just do that and then have like a third one. How would I do that? I would need stairs. And even then...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay. Something like that. But I detest the rotation. And it would need to be ramped. Let me just get the full fucking gain here. Yeah, Falcon, but it's I did a frame test and they were fine earlier, but adding that extra block seemed to have worsened it slightly. So what if, let me set this to 90 degrees real quick. I mean, that in of itself actually is not bad. And then we can blend in the spikes. Roll it forward. I need Imperium ladders. I don't want to clear this roster, not yet. So if I were to do 2... let's have them be equidistant of the side there. that's gonna spawn camp, but I could do something like this. And it could cover everything except the spawn. So instead I can have it completely overwatch the northern side. Yeah, that could work. Two levels of guns, and it keeps it simple to only a few objects, which is something I kind of need right now. Okay, all that considered. Liru, you also selected your camera, you goober. Let's chuck all that at... What the fuck? Let's chuck all of that aside for now. I mean, that's actually just a copy of that, so I can go ahead and delete that for now. Yeah, okay. So we are getting close to some limits here. But we got a few well-placed objectives here. And then I need to do something with that area, which could be a small position. And I'm debating if I want to add something out map. I have this town over here, but I don't think I want to do anything with it. I just want to keep this area as is. Then we have a little bit of a pit right here, but I don't think I'm going to touch that either. I'll just mark that as an arrow and say it's a crater. And then I've got this set up just in case I want to build something underground, but it's going to have to lead somewhere, which I might have it lead within here, or if I want it to be longer in there, but I think... Hell, distance-wise, we'd probably have it lead to there. To have a minor underground portion. Seraphies. Oh, is Tootie bullying you, Falcon? That's okay, he does it to me too. Graves, what building do you believe was floating there? I'm not gonna lie, looking at that for a split second, I thought I was playing Borderlands for a second. Yeah. Yeah, that's about on target with what I want. Honestly, Liru, it's ambitious, but I don't think we should do an underground portion. I think we should just keep the frames high because we know 40k is going to cause dips. So while I really do want to have some sort of underground tunnel, let's keep that to the very end. Let's literally build the entire AO, and if we're still above 50 frames, then we can do it. But I know for a fact with all these garrisoned AI, it's not gonna be a thing. So let's see. Let's get rid of that bunker. Let's add a second Aquila ruin. Let's get that last little side section done. So we still have this. Now this is going to be difficult because it's curved. I could keep that shed though. We do a Gothic building. Or I could angle some arches. Difficult. Very, very difficult. I know exactly what I need to do here. Okay, so... I need to finish this AO in the sense of finish building this one area right here. And then, let's get a storage shed up there, yeah. Then we need to build the Sororitas spawn. Oh god, that's a good one. And then I need to start building AI template, and I need to see where the frame balance is gonna be. Okay, Tootie. Someone add him when I start pulling the dreadnoughts out, please. Alright, well, I guess the first and foremost test here is this solid? And can it handle respawns? And it looks like it is solid. Okay. It went inside, though. I'm a little worried about that. But then again, I can also clip this. That's another issue with this area, too, though. It needs to be incredibly flat. So if anything, let's actually move it. That is the flattest I'm going to get it. Still a little angled, but... Yep. I think another thing I need to quickly do, though, is to make sure this is walkable, because if it's not, then we're going to have an issue. So where's that respawn position I put? Cool. Let me put my demon. Yes, the cursed land ship. Oh no, no CBA errors, sir. Just because you update doesn't mean you're allowed to break everything. Seems solid enough. That's an invisible box. Okay, weird. Okay, I thought that was like gonna be walled off from the invisible box. I was gonna go, oh, okay, well, fuck me. Do you think you could fly a Valk out of here? Nah. Nah, fam. If there's invisible boxes, nah, man, there's no way in hell. I'm gonna try it. But this all looks to be solid. I'll bet some invisible boxes. The issue is... I guess the Valks, what am I gonna say? Like, ferry them off the fucking side? For the memes? It's like, I don't have a way for you off the ship, just fucking fly off. Are these actually what I think they are? The AO's too small for those strike craft, though. That's funny. Let me respawn real quick. Because I remember when I first tested this thing, it was a mess. But Zephy seems to have updated it pretty well, so... Mm-hmm. You know? Might be onto something here. Because they're gonna have third person. So technically, if I had some dropships angled, well, I'm assuming we're gonna have good pilots, but if I can do this, then any fucker could do it. Let's do it again. I'm not gonna lie, landing it's easier because you can go forward. It's just, you have to fucking lift it out while you're going forward, which is really difficult. Yep, okay, no, we're not doing it that way. Ha! Oh fuck, anti-torque. So you can inch it out, but you're right. I mean, that's just a pilot explosion waiting to happen. But it's cool. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Oh yeah, let me test if this thing actually has physics. So that part does not. That part does. Yeah, that part definitely does not, sir. The rocket goes right through. So I'm curious, can I fly through that? Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Nah, there's, that invisible thing keeps clipping. That's funny. That invisible pillar on the left still stops it. But, I mean, what? I've got 4 pilots, so I could stack 12 Valks, 16 Valks around here pretty easily. I could have the entire spawn thing brought up here, as well as all the resupply crates and some triple R. Yeah, no, that's easy. Hell, I could just put these guys in the fucking bottom roster here, and that'll be fine. I want to shove something down here, so I'm going to shove these guys down here. Fuck it. Just gotta chuck it in the fucking bucket. Oh, do they get misaligned? Yeah, so...
Send in
I mean, since it's right on the ground, I don't think it's going to be an issue. Yes, we're going to have this big clip issue, but nah. It'll be fine. Now, the real question is, do I enable pylon changing? What do we have in terms of weaponry here? We have bombs. The cluster bombs scare me. I think everything else is fine, but I'm going to ban the cluster bombs. Simply because it's too strenuous on the server when you have like 90 to 100 players on it. A Plague Doc, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub, my friend. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Any new ones? Because I know which one I'm going to put down. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, baby. That's the good one. But I mean, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 minus the 700th ones. Ooh, woo. Now, you're probably asking, Liru, why would the sisters sexualize themselves on pinups of Valkyries that they're gonna fly? Well, you see... Anyway. I think I just dropped some frames there. I guess you didn't hear my explanation. I'm not gonna repeat myself, though, because I already forgot it. Anyway. So I'm trying to think, should we have like the full wing stretched out right here? It is a little worrisome to do that much vehicle templating, but at the same time... So the reason I'm doing it this way is because I found in, what was it, MCO 4, that the giant World War II one. Was that 4 or 5? I forget already. The vehicle respawning script would cause desync spikes. For whatever fucking reason. See, this is worrisome to me, so I think I'm going to have them spawn a little above if I can't get them to clip properly. So I either have to have so many down that they're willing to do stuff with, or, and I'm also going to do this, I'm going to put a debug one down here and lock it. And then just in case I need to spawn more for them, I can spawn more. But I think 12 on the beginning should be fine. But if I need to do more, I'll do it as I feel like it. I'm totally doing a Snoopy one. This lets me pick some decals. Snoopy. The shark. Some sisters. My personal favorite. Could probably make some too, but then again, the ones I want to make I don't think would be Twitch appropriate. What a shame. I gotta look up what that means. We'll do a tribute. We'll do 2. Because I know members of ML are gonna be here, so might as well give them a nudge. And I don't know who these people are, but you know what? Sure. More power to you, brothers and sisters. Might as well. Tasteful nudes. Ignis is Rubik's Raptors group. Oh! Huh, I was wondering what the name of his group was. Cool. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, we have to do resupply and then vehicle RRR. That should be good. $13th is the right lot? Nice. Alright. Observe. So I already have these boxes labeled for them. Now, do I think they're going to go through more than that for this AO? No. That's a good enough chunk of change there. Tootie, I need a RRR vehicle. Right. I'm gonna do the Vanguard one, because I'm assuming that one's the one calibrated for this mess. The one I said I had to look up is Excepitaris. Which one did I have to look up? For the roster. I mean, I don't think it's... I think it's too late to change it at this point. Let me quickly Google that one. Ah, yes. Yes, that's a Space Marine chapter, so... I can't complain, though, because I fucking... I mean, if I'm putting this shit on my fucking... I'm not gonna be a little sore bitch like that. Let's see. So let's do a roster test. And then we need to go through ACE settings, and I gotta finalize those. I already am a sore bitch. Oh, I was Falcon, but then I watched you get slaughtered multiple times in the Fallout op, and now I'm just a bitch, buddy. You're the sore one. I gotta look into what the fuck that animation error is, but I think I know what it is, but I have to go check. Sorry, Falcon, was that a little too harsh? Spark didn't know how to medic? Oof. Why did those get auto-added? Because of Ace? It's a little worrisome that those aren't getting autoed, but it's a mystery I can solve later. For now, let's see what we can do with this. Rearm, refuel. And I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna make him rearm it based off a caliber. And oh, this could be an issue. Drake, where's the ace interaction button? The what? Where is the ace interaction button? Oh. On the tail, you say? I mean, if it's gonna bypass and do the vanilla system anyway, then it doesn't really matter. The point is moot. Either way. Might be because I'm missing a dependency, but shouldn't be an issue. Tibby. Yeah, it should be fine. If it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, then you gotta make sure you shove those fucking grapes so far down its throat that it doesn't come back. Okay. Now the real fun. Yeah. Captive, no. I mean, well, yeah, for debuff. Yeah, so that's for fixing head glitch. Because it just plagues my fucking ops like a fucking cancer. That I want to verify real quick. Also, if I'm putting those on, I need to have a fucking option to wipe the fucking dirt that comes up. Sound advice, yeah, right? Oh, yeah, no, I'll disable cook-off if it's not already disabled. I just want to see if there's a helmet effect. And if there is, I want to see it. It's okay if there isn't. Yeah. Huh, Nikki. Yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. The fucking spear! Oh my god, that's so janky, I love it. Oh. Part of me wants to change it, but at the same time, it feels like I'm holding both this and the spear, and you know what? This looks cool. I like this. It's like a windshield wiper. Look at my shadow. Oh. I could literally just run up and stab people with this. It's doing a nice little karate chop, but hey, when in doubt. This thing. It's my nice little problem solver right here. And that reload. I can't see my titties though, but that's okay. We make do. Alley-oop. Oh, I thought it was gonna fly off farther. Oh, oof. Oh my. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, that was... Oh. I need a second. Well. That was interesting. Where's Cook-Off? Disabled. Yep. All right. I already checked that. Thanks for fact checking it, Tootie, though. Hearing turned off because I want everyone to have their ears murdered by the end of this operation. Map tools. No, I don't have to worry about that. Medical is going to be interesting. Map gestures. Map. What am I thinking? Map. Oh, right. Yes. No, yes. Because I want it to attract squads, but 90 players at once, I think is going to be a little too much for the server to handle. Night vision, name tag, no. Pylons. Yes. No and no. I'll let them, but I'm banning cluster bombs. I think the last thing to really check here is medical. Because I need to see the ballistics of everything. I have to decide if I want to stick with that or change it. Maybe adjust the bleed out coefficient to 0.4 instead of 3 for something slightly more. You know. That's turned off for obvious reason. Yeah, so hold on. That wasn't adding to the interface. Okay, so multiplayer, no. Let me double check it in... Yeah... Oh yeah, no, overheating because you'll fire a full mag from the bolter and the gun will be full heat. What animation change is that breaking? Demon stuff. I guess the next test is just make sure all these can take off properly. Because if they can, then I'm just setting up the pilots to fail. I'm just trying to make sure there's no, like, hidden... whatchamacallits. There's no hidden textures that are gonna clip in while they take off. Of course, there's only gonna be 4 being flown at once. That's what's causing it. Which is, but they're also being added to my interface now because for some reason it doesn't like the Ace version. Okay, cool. Yeah, the next time we do Space Marines versus Furries, it's gonna probably be another 6 months. Oh, so the pylons can't be changed if we can't get into the interface from this side. Yeah, okay, so they're going to be stuck with the Hellfire missiles, which isn't too bad because that is actually a pretty good ground blasting cannon. And then they have the stubber, but, Oh well. Yeah, so spawn's gonna be a little laggy. But the AO itself is pretty golden. I guess while I'm in the neighborhood,
Ready for orders.
what do I even have?
Standing by.
Yes! Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What? Where am I going? Literally, I just... Look at how fucking close that cloud gets. I am perceiving the fabric of reality. Did he add anything new, or is it still these three things? Yeah, okay. I'm going to the warp. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so... What do I need to test now? Real simple, actually. What will you engage, sir?
Waiting.
Will it shoot it? That is the question.
On the way.
Tootie, you lied to me.
On the way.
Tootie. Tootie, you lied to me. I need to have AOD with it? Tootie. Tootie, Tootie, Tootie. I don't think I can add AOD. Wait a second. Hold on. Something just happened, Tootie. Something just caught my interest. I think the Dreadnought just did something. It just did something all right. Let's see. If we give it a little more... I don't need it to move. I need it to shoot. And as long as I can get it to shoot, I can make progress. We just witnessed it shoot. Here's the issue. MCOs I keep at a very limited mod set because I keep everything as high quality as I can. Maybe in 6 or so MCOs from now, we'll revisit the 40k universe and I'll add in all the fancy shit like this, but if I have to add another mod to make these work, that, I mean, AOD is over a gig, and that is literally just a bunch of extra stuff, then I don't really see a purpose in adding it for it. You know what I mean? Shame, too, because I'm pretty sure I can just, I could RC them, but... Hold on now. Something doesn't seem right here. I couldn't help but notice that, Is this how souls go to the warp? Was he a psyker? Is this what I'm working with now? Is the Emperor smiling down upon this man? No, he is clearly dead. His name was Kirby. Oh, so Kirby's going back to his planet. Would Kirby technically be a demon in the 40k universe? Who knows? That... It appears my aim is off. No, pilots aren't supposed to do that. I think he's dead. Okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking, though. I mean, I'd have to move it myself. So it's on the maybe list for me, like as a boss unit, you know? But we also have Warhounds for that. So maybe I'll just keep it with Space Marines, because again, is it worth adding the extra mod and me having to declare hotfix? I don't think so. But when we do a 40k themed Space Marine thing, then yes. But I'm sorry, Tootie, it's not worth it for me if I have to add another mod to make it work, when I could just use vehicles instead, because they actually don't have a lot that could fight that.
A warm welcome, shall we?
Shrug. I know, but eh. Okay. How do I want to do this? First off, I'm gonna build some custom. I want my babies in. So I'll put them down for now because it's a big load-in issue with that. But what if we did militias, and then the actual fucking harder targets, we did harder infantry, and we worked from there? Yeah. Okay. Then we also have the cultist squads, and then they've got their own flamethrowers. Got to be really careful about that, but that can also be counted as an elite unit. So we're doing green. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of AI here. That's the one thing I'm worried about, is debug templating, but I think we can make it work. So what do we get? I've got some Meltas. Meltas, AI don't really... Do AI use Meltas? They use them against vehicles. Yeah, but I've never seen them use a Melta against infantry, Tootie. That's my concern. I know they use flamers, but you don't want to do a lot. And it's not worth testing because I'm just basing it off of what I know, and that's why I'm asking Tootie. Unless that, yes, was them using it against infantry, but I think that was to the previous question of do they use Meltas. But I've only seen them use Meltas against vehicles. Yeah, up close, but it's like the AI with the shotguns in Fallout. I can afford to make that because it's a low number count and I can dedicate the resources for that. But when it comes to MCO, everything has to be very specific. And I know too, because it comes with AOD, but that's only, you told me yourself, it was only applied to the Space Marine weapon. So it's not really useful. So I think I would rather have another line of these. It's applied to all mounts. Oh. That's nasty, sir. So where would a good command building be in this terrain if we knew where the enemy was coming from? Because, of course, Chaos does. I need a ladder. I want to make these rooftops accessible so I can put, like, gun positions and shit, and for that I will need ladders. One second. That needs to be tested. Because if I spawn them in the mission, I'd have to start the mission much earlier to build it all. And like, these are too big of AOs for me to build it all on site because of how close everything is. People would see shit spawn in. And I don't mean to sound like an ass, but no one is that good. If your player base was clearing this area and you started building this area, you would not be able to get that done with the precision you needed before they cleared this and started moving forward. And if you were, you would have to have no interaction with chat. You would have to be purely focused in the zone. Warp Chaos, I know, it gives you more leeway because of the 40k universe, but at the same time, it's still kind of immersion breaking. Okay, that works. Cool. I like to put weapon emplacements up here. But I think I'm only going to do that at the end when I just build the infantry and decide what I want to do. But I'm thinking in terms of, like, command building, this has a good vantage point of everything. So I'm going to take my stubber lines out here. Let's take the 2 command staff and put them up there as well. Okay. Now, the issue with a lot of TIOW stuff is it's all sit down. Yeah, and it won't reach over unless I build pallets under it, but I don't want to spend the extra resources to do that. So instead, I'm going to use the ones 2D doesn't like. Because it has tall versions. Well, so, Freeze, the issue is what we learned in, I think, yeah, MCO 3 is when I did a lot of pre-spawning of AOs. If you spawn in too much custom AI at once, it will cause a crash. If not a crash, a very big chunk of desync. And that's something I can't really afford. So I'm thinking about putting buddy teams on the roof, if not single guys. Normally I have a rule about you want to take only a few buildings and garrison it, but with the large scale of MCO, you generally don't want to do that. Whoop. Probably should have also locked all the buildings as a layer. Yeah. Trying to find a good rhythm here to build stuff. I think let's do it block by block, actually. Let's do, like, rooftops first, and then we can go from there. My other slight concern is the shooting through the trees. We can't have Space Marines beating a sister to death either. Because we don't have... Yeah, that would be another mod to add in. I don't know. I've also found, though, when we have a shit ton of players on the server, though, melee completely breaks. So I'm not sure if I'd even be worthy to... yeah, not even... Wrong term. If I would even want to pursue that. Even be worthy to pursue it. God damn it, Weewoo. Goober. Map your controller? What? For what? Arma? Or just map it in general? Because I don't use a controller. The only person I know that used a controller was Luton. That's because he wanted to get cinematic shots while he was Zeusing. Yeah, the controller wouldn't have that much... Like, it's great for getting good camera shots, but then you gotta go back to the keyboard to actually, like, do the Zeus work. Right? Buttons, what's a Windows controller? It's a thing? Yes, Arma 3 can be done in VR, and that is something I will eventually look into, but only when I have the time. That's gonna be a hot second. I like the spread. It's a lot of rooftop utilization, but it works. I'd love to put a fucking Hydra, but it's got too much coverage there, and those things do have pretty crazy range. Nah, Earth Shaker's too big for that area. We could do mortars, but I am worried about the, I'm a little worried about that building at that angle, but we could still get it done. That's going to be its own group, though, because I don't trust the AI. Wait, where'd that one little... Oh yeah, guys, be careful about buying graphics cards right now, because there's been a flooding of them on the market from China, and they're all shit because they were used for crypto mining, so be careful. I'd hate to see you guys get screwed. On the bright side, they're screwing with the scalpers, but yeah. Hopefully with less demand from China crypto miners that, you know, at least the next generation, and with COVID being on the rear view mirror, things will be a little better, but we'll have to see. Let's go ahead and look at that. I do Zeus trainings, but it's commission work. It's tied to Patreon right now. I was training a guy. I trained him for about like a month and a half, but then he disappeared after Paw Patrol kind of liquidated. And I never reached back because I had a feeling like he was You know when people give you, like, the cold shoulder over stuff? That's what I was getting from him, and I was like, okay, like, whatever. That is worrisome. That's actually really, really worrisome. Because that needs to be well over 60, and we're down to 45. So yeah, I don't think I even have the frames for Dreadnoughts, in all honesty. So I need to keep the AI light. I don't need to put any patrols down. I need to just send the AI in as, like, QRF when need be. But, okay, actually, out of curiosity, what do we got right now? 54? There needs to be no templated, no pre-placed Space Marines. I need to just use templates, because that was why. That was why. Okay. There needs to be a few vehicles, too. We'll do vehicle templating after we do infantry templating. Yeah, okay, so... with that... hour 20 in. Actually, that's not that bad. I'm gonna keep one... I'm gonna go shove him in the corner to spawn kill me to remind me that he exists. But I need to make a few custom kits. But yeah, no, pre-templating those guys is not gonna be viable because they cause too much of a frame drop. Let's see. Same thing there, and then probably only a squad and a command team there. And then everywhere else can be fine. So that's going to be about, yeah, roughly 150, 200 AI. Okay, I want some cultists. We don't need heavy weapon teams because those are just emplacement groups. Yeah, we can do our more hardcore heretics here, which is great. Okay. Yeah, those top ones don't matter. So this is a ranged support team, which means I want to put these guys on the high rises here. This is where I can angle things like auto cannons. Oh yeah, plasma gunner. Definitely. Then again, that might be a little high for him, so I'm actually gonna put him over here. Entrance guarding. Yeah. AT is not necessarily going to be needed, so I'll keep that on the interior. You actually don't need a lot of guys on the perimeter itself. Where I need them is on the high building. Perfect. Yeah, Fred, I could see that. Again, I have to completely gut that mission file to figure out what the hell went wrong with it anyway. Did they actually add a way to deploy those sky shields beforehand, or am I still gonna have to go over there and do it? Yeah, I'll still have to go over there and do it, unless there's a script now to do it, but I doubt it. Let's see. Thanks, Apestra. Let me fix that. Was leaning back in my chair a little hard there, but let's say okay. I don't think it's even worth it to garrison this tower. Except maybe this floor right here, because if that door opens, then he'll be able to see shit. Oh, that's... Wait, no. I know the perfect thing to put up there. Because that thing's going to start firing at everyone that's there. Flame. I'm going to put him in the middle, though, because I'm going to RC that bitch. That's a shotgun, but we'll make do. I'm not sure if that flamethrower is going to have the range, but I guess we'll find out. That melt is not gonna hit shit. Okay. God damn it. So far, so good, eh? I don't think I'm going to put anything up there, because it's very unlikely they're going to come from that one direction. It will be a jerk, though. Yeah, and I'm still gonna do vehicle template. You know what? For a little bit of added oomph, let me do this. Let's have a group of militia in the camp itself. Just to add to that little, je ne sais quoi. I've also learned if you put them in the windows, they don't shoot out of them. They just stare. Because they have to wait till the windows are broken. So I think instead I'm just going to have them kind of decorate the bottom. Mix in a little bit. Okay. Okay. Doing a bit of a mix here. Falcon, your life is just full of misery, isn't it? Ay, ay, ay. One boredom to the next. Have you heard of Slanesh? Any other streams tonight? Not till 6 o'clock in, what, 18 hours, technically? When we do the, you-know-what, the fucking... Why am I blanking on the name? House Aiden. The Star Wars Mandalorian stuff. Yeah, it's not tall enough for him to put his gun over, so the AI won't shoot. It'll just get picked off. I'm just gonna leave it for, like, internal patrols to deal with that level of stuff, you know? You know, I think the heavy bolter would actually be better over here. Glass cannons don't work against infantry.
Let's get
We
one
just
more
need
welcome.
layers upon layers of overlapping fire and we're fine. Yeah, let's do a quick test real quick. Let's see how far we've come. Because we're about 40% done with the AO garrison, and then I have to make some elite troops, and then we'll go from there. Maybe Falcon. I do owe everyone a Phasmo stream, so we'll see. But that's only if I can get this done. And then start front logging the rest of my stuff, because I haven't started on the House Aiden development, I haven't started on the 506, and I'm incredibly behind. Here, real quick, actually, this is a good opportunity. How quickly do you murder me? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, well, obviously that's going to murder me. How, why can't you... Oh, yeah, because you're fucking... There we go. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of did murder me. That was, that wasn't even overcharge. Okay, well, I'm glad we learned something. How about, just as a joke, we, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be an issue there, Chief. Okay, well, all right. See, we're learning. All right. Because I have to ballistic test these things, because, you know, stuff. Drop pod. See, I wonder if I put that... Oh, that's a cute drop pod. Yeah, right? Because it... Oh, we also have to... Yeah, there's a lot of evil things I can do. Vindicator. Are you an AA piece? Oh, that's gonna be evil. Okay. What's the difference between a Predator and a Predator Destructor? Oh, so they've added... Okay, okay. I have a few things I need to test. Can you just stand up for me? Let's see how bad the damage is here. Can you not, like, does your skeleton just not like this? Neat. Anyway, that won't stop me. Okay, so it took like 4 or 5 shots, that's fine. It's a bolter, so it's expected, you know?
Target down.
Yes, I am down. Thank you very much for noticing. So, now in kind... Oh. That's perfect. That is honestly perfect. They take a bit. Not enough to piss the players off, but a good chunk. I consider that balanced. Well, with that tested and out of the way. Also, Tootie, you're telling me it's an MLRS? All right, even better. How are the frames? Yeah, it's expected. All right. Shoot me. You don't see my clacky spear? Come on, shoot me. That thing's gonna hurt me. The fucking bolter. Okay. So I'm not immune. What was the damage? A lot of bruises. So it means the armor is doing its job, but... Yeah, alright, no, it's a good mix of stuff. Good. So basically, one-on-one, a sister can easily kill a Hewatik. But against a group, it falters, which is good. Normally, you'd want the sisters to be a little more tanky, but because this is going to be a 90 to 100-person operation, I'm perfectly happy with that level of damage. Because I think I have it set to 2.5. So, that considered, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. A lot of this is going to be long-range engagements, though, until they can get into the town. So, a lot of air support usage, too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Okay. Non-flak Hydra. The one issue of putting multiple down at once is they will hit each other, so I think I'm just going to stick with one here. And one here. Yeah. I could theoretically see this op getting done at about the 1.5 to 2 hour mark, all things considered. But since this is going to be fully spawned, this also gives them the choice of where they want to deploy from. But I probably want to build up a little bit of extra stuff right there. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Get rid of the meltas, add some more machine gun, because I think it's actually the stubbers here that were doing a little more damage because of their ammunition type. So I think the command area would be this vantage point up here, because I could make this just static hell. It's also going to be really cool, is a lot of these buildings are destroyable. So if air wants to, like, dick something, air is going to dick something. And there's not really a thing that I can do to stop it unless I reposition AA assets accordingly. Which I'll probably have, like, short-range launchers somewhere, but then again, the Valks aren't really good at dodging that, so I'll probably just find some AAA instead. I think I saw it, Tootie. I'm a little worried about Space Marine stuff, though, because the frame loss I just witnessed for, like, a full, like, just a squad was pretty significant, so I might not template any of them in the beginning, but that could change. Also, these buildings I could stack up with a lot more stuff. Because they have open windows. It'd be funny if I found out that those weren't all checked off. So if someone late joined and then they would just see buildings spawned within buildings and they would be super fucking confused. Dude, get in the building. I can't. There's a fucking building in the way. That would be rich. Almost on the 2-hour mark. I'm both happy with my progress and not happy at the same time, because I want to get as much as I can done. But I still feel like I'm going too slow, you know? But I don't think anyone can go faster at this rate, because the amount of detail you want to give for something like this, because these are supposed to be my best ops period right now, so I give the effort to make sure every little thing is perfect. Every little thing that I can test is tested. I think the only issue I'm going to have is the AI shooting through some of these trees. In due time. Hey, Joey, my man, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid of 9. What were you up to this fine evening? I'm just looking for vantage points for the static, so it's at least a little fair. Yeah, I think that's good. There's not really good stack position to go up there. 5M shenanigans? Nice. That's the GTA 5 roleplay stuff. I got an old friend of mine. I'm not sure if anyone remembers Lindsay from the 501st. I still talk with her occasionally. But no, she's super into that. I don't know, roleplay is a double-edged sword for me. I can build world-building backgrounds up the wazoo. It's just I am very, very easy to get lost into it. And it's very difficult for me to pull out of it once I've disassociated myself entirely. And that's something that I don't really want to deal with. Because that's when I can really lose track of things. Well, you know. That was back in the day when I used to run like this giant fucking ERP empire off of Warcraft 3, but I don't like telling that story. Don't want to do last cannons because they're anti-vehicle, and they can also one-shot Valkyries, and I don't think anyone wants to get one-shotted. Liru's feet. Dude, I have fucking hobbit feet, man. Like, it's not super hairy, but it's got, like, its own little fluff, you know? But it's not even fluff. Like, it's full-on hair. But I'm not like a fucking ape. It has its days, yeah. I shouldn't have said anything? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Well, you know that now. You asked. I answered. I did the good streaming thing of I answered and addressed your comments and concerns. You're welcome. What else can I say except you're welcome? I'm gonna be an ass. How, you say? Well, simple. They're gonna come up this floor and Mr. Pete's gonna say hello. And you know what, Mr. Pete's a nice guy. He's gonna corner camp these motherfuckers. Mr. Pete's a corner camp, but that fire is gonna literally like roll down the fucking... Whew, Mr. Pete's an asshole. I don't want to put any statics up here because the tree lines are going to block things off. Then again, right here actually isn't that bad of a vantage point for an autocannon. Am I okay? Nah, I'm just losing my fucking shenanigans right now. Willow Tree giving a sub to ASD for that comment, of course. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. Hope we get a kick out of this scenario. When I was running my D20 D&D game called Merbus, I made a world, a continent with the kingdoms, Dutch Fourth. Nice, Broad. Yes, I have seen those map, Roger. Those were pretty good. But yeah, no, disassociation's a bitch. But anyway, Joey, question. You know the RHS birds, how it does the ambient radio effect. Is there a way to make that a thing in the MRAPs? I mean, if you wanted to script it, you would just need to take the scripted effect of... I don't know if you know how to crack open PBOs, but I know a guy that can crack open PBOs like fucking eggs, but you would basically find the line of code that does that for the RHS fic, and then you can apply it to the MRAPs themselves. I don't think you could write a script for it, because I'm not sure if the script could be deep enough to reference them. It depends on how RHS has coded it. Because there's some things you can pull from scripting, and there's some that you just can't because it's hard-coded so far in there, but... I would think your best bet would be probably just remake the RHS PBO and re-upload it as a custom mod, but I know RHS gets really pissy if you do that through Steam, so you'd have to probably do it through manual. So it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but yeah, like you'd have to basically tear apart the code to find it in the first place. That would be my 2 cents there. Are these Ghostbusters? No. No, Pyro Pete is actually from Borderlands, but he's a heretic now. Okay, this quiet little hamlet, let's do command team. Yeah, that's fair, Joey. I'd say that's one of the perks of having a community, is because you can find people that specialize in like little niche things in Arma. Like cracking open PBOs is a bitch if you don't know where to look or how to do it. But there are people out there that can do it for fucking breakfast. And they specialize in being able to repackage shit in PBOs and make that all work. You just gotta be careful that you avoid the fucking IP rights violation channel on Arma 3. Because once you start pissing those people off, they will hunt you down. And I've seen it. It's really cute. Oh, geez, Broadshore, sorry to hear you're getting a headache, man. I know Bloodwing also gets chronic headaches. Pain in the butt to deal with. But yeah, have a good night, man. Hope you keep enjoying the content. Seriously. Ooh, wait, yes. Can it fit? Will it fit? That is the question every Slaneshi asks. Do. It's a murder cannon. Congratulations, it's a killing machine. And as Broadshore says goodnight, 917 comes in and says good morning. Classic. That's non-flak, yeah, okay. So actually, Zephyr's flak is really good. I just, again, want to keep things as light as I can for MCO. But if this was down to like 50 or 60 players, then yeah, I would probably use the flak versions, because those things are sexy. It's about as well optimized as the ghouls from Fallout Aftermath. Really well coded, really well designed. Beautiful, beautiful zombies. Except flak, that blows up in the sky and tries to take out aircraft. The daily routine. Nah, so, here's a funny side story, and I'm sorry if it sounds stupid, but Bloodwayne, she asked me to sleep, like the last time I slept with her on our guest bed that we're running right now, because our bedroom furniture doesn't come till like the 24th or something. I told her I didn't want to because it was giving me some pretty nasty back pain that would last a few hours, but I finally caved because she was being really moody. And I slept on it. I woke up, and for the entire day, my fucking spine was just screaming at me. While I was saying that part, I was actually looking around like, why the fuck did I fly over here? I'm looking for a ladder, that's why. But, it's funny, because I sleep down on the couch, and she fell asleep on the couch the other day. And when she woke up, her spine was killing her. I was laughing my ass off about it because I'm like, okay, so, you know, that bed up there is comfy enough for you to sleep on, but for me it murders my back. But the couch is comfy enough for me to sleep on, but for you it murders your back. We have a very strange impasse here. But her and I both like the purple mattress we got. She just doesn't want to open it, which I laugh at because we could open it and just sleep on it after we cover it. And then when the bed shows up, we can move the mattress onto the bed. It's going to be heavy, but it's already heavy right now, so it's like, come on. But she also gets mad because we don't sleep together. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's because the fucking... we have each other's, like, really shitty versions of the mattress. Like, there's nothing we can really do about that. Like, we could literally just open the mattress in our bedroom because the only space the only taken space there is all the stuff around her closet because she has all this extra clothing out. And I'm like, we could just, you know, move it. But, nah. Whatever. I'm just a dude that makes Arma Ops, man. It's pretty much a lose-lose scenario. Either I get my back fucking murdered, or I piss her off because she sees me not wanting to sleep with her as, you know, like an insult. And I'm like, no, it's because I literally was absolutely miserable over the next day. And at this point, I'd rather take her being pissy at me than being in, like, constant pain for the day, because I can't even think at that point. Madly in love with this woman, don't get me wrong, but holy crap. I'm getting at that point where there are some things I will not do for anyone, period, because just a gigantic pain in the butt. Okay. Real simple. It hides the buildings that are already here, so I can replace them with the 40K version. So they're still rendered on the server, it's just then the server hides them. So I've hidden all of the modern looking buildings so I can replace them with the TIOW equivalent, because if we were to go to this town, for example, this is what a town's supposed to look like. Fucking wrong button. Now if we look over here, this is what a replaced one is. I know, my eyes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all white and bright. Joey was the guy that screamed "my eyes" during the fucking first SpongeBob movie when Neptune showed everyone his bald head and the Krusty Krab, right? My eyes. Perfect. So I'll be spawning extra infantry on the ground to basically fight street to street. It's just here I'm putting down static AI that'll be on the rooftops that at least show that there's some renegade activity on the ground, plus the statics, plus vehicles. But I'm not putting the vehicles down just yet. I'm gonna put all the infantry down, template it, because vehicles take more frames than infantry. So I want to see what a working budget I have. What my working budget for the frames will be. You're dead, man. Thanks for the 16-month resub. My man, there is no Cortana's feet here. Stop it. Go sniff them somewhere else. Anyway, you're dead, man. Thank you so much for the 16-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you forgive me for that one little comment I just had to give to someone who asked that silly question. Okay, look, if we ever do a fucking Halo... whatchamacallit. If we ever do a Halo MCO, I might put Cortana's feet in it, okay? Big maybe. And it's gonna be a dumb Easter egg. But people are gonna see that mod set and question, why did you put Cortana's feet in there? And I'm gonna go, because I can. Because you wanted to play a large-scale Zeus operation. Where has that led you? Right to me. So if you want to play that, you're gonna have to play with the feet. And if you don't, there's the door. So play with the feet. Play with the feet. Okay, see, now I'm rambling, because it's fucking past midnight and I'm losing my bananas. See, that's the funny thing with my channel, actually. I don't have a foot fetish. I don't have anything against furries. I actually don't watch a lot of anime. Bloodwing is literally 5 times the weeb I'll ever be. Trying to think what else. Because when I meet people, and I actually, like, tell them about myself. They're like, oh, like, you're not this, this, and this. I'm like, no. Like, I never was. It's just the content that goes viral makes me look that way. You know? See, PLWH, how could you have been watching me since 2015 if the channel didn't start until late 2016? That's what confuses me the most. Because when it was 2015, fuck, I was an IB student in high school cramming for finals. Holy shit. You were watching me then? Fuck, was I even 18? Oh god, were you that guy in the van that had that candy? But I looked in and I saw the shoes and some struggling of someone who might have been tied up in the back of the van. Yeah, and no danger, man. You were the van guy, weren't you? Okay, Broer, you can't keep telling people I'm a turtle, okay? That hurts my turtle feelings. Hey, Joey, right on, man. I'll try to catch you when you're streaming again. It's just every time I check for people to, like, play in the background, I never see you. So I'm sorry about that, bro. Have a good night, man. Hope everything's going well. not from US or Europe, you're in Bernie. Where is that in the world? Or is that a time zone? In which case, I'm bad. It's my bad. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of that sentence. So please forgive my ignorance. Bror, I'm not gonna tell you to stop. I find it cute, because you know my secret. You know that I am a turtle, and someone else knows that I have bees, but no one's ever gonna believe you. I'm just gonna keep denying it. And the world will be none the wiser. So please, keep doing it. Keep trying. It won't work. It's in Asia. Hot damn. Just like Yash. I keep calling him Yash, but it's actually Yasuhiro, but still, Here's the funny thing about me. I say I'm actually... whatchamacallit? Wait, why the fuck? Why are you going? No. No, we're not playing this game. No. You better not float. I know this texture's supposed to be safe too, motherfucker. Anyway. Also, this is a great position to put a Hydra Cannon, but... yeah, no, I'm gonna put one down, but I need to put a safeguard so it doesn't spawn camp. Anyway, I do things still just to piss off people, but I only do it to piss people off that I know will either be able to take the joke or they're my friends, and I know I can get away with pissing them off a little bit. And if you think that's cruel, well, you have to remember this. I spent 2 hours making a 40k castle that 2D sent me, and adding custom pictures of Serenzic's face from a stream he did 2 weeks prior to make his own little personal hell of his own prideful self that I cable tied him in and put him in for his stream to watch. I did the same thing to Coward. More so as a joke because I knew he hated furry porn, and that was his own personal hell too. I made 2 little personal hells happen. Why? Because I fucking can. And it's fun. It's fun to be the bad guy. And there's so few people these days that can play it so well. But then again, we all have our own little perceptions of what makes a good bad guy, what makes a bad guy, blah, 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 blah.
Let's,
Just have fun with the damn roll. You know what? Actually, I've got room to do, well, maybe not there, but right here I can actually have an open top, Overwatch, Heavy Bolter. You know what? I really want that. Anyway, welcome to the midnight ramblings of some crazy dude that, does Zeus ops for a living, technically. Just remember the wise words of Michael Jordan. Fuck them kids. Exactly. Yeah, righto, man. I'm glad you're patient to, see him. Ooh. They can enhance movement up that. I'm not gonna add an extra texture for that one. I could, but nah, they can just enhance movement up if they find an issue with it. So I guess the last place is back here. Let's go ahead and load in, see what I got. Yeah, just bad building design. Liru Hot Feet compilation 2021. You know, maybe we'll put that as a YouTube milestone. Give me 500,000 subs on the main channel, I'll show you my feet. Why not? I'm running out of things to whore out anyway. Why fucking not? Hell, I'll go make fucking casts of Cortana's feet and put them on as slippers. Oh, I need to extend that downward. I didn't realize that wasn't included. Yes, we're down to 45. What about the middle of this AO? 39, but that's gonna be when units are dead. So actually the... Yeah, no, the placement's not that bad. Cool. Worth it? Yeah, I bet. Will there be Emperor's Children? Oh, it wouldn't be a Liru Prince of Pleasure op without the Emperor's Children. They are Azurus' champions, after all. But anyway, before I go into my own stupid headcanon... It's funny though, I've been playing this Warhammer 40k D&D campaign for like about 2 years now, and my character has been playing a village idiot, but he's actually someone much more important than that, just embedded in the squad for XYZ reason. And that reason's finally starting to manifest. But no one was catching on that the guy that would normally call everyone Steve and throw Astartes pattern crack grenades around like a football with no care in the world for what it did started all of a sudden like figuring out why XYZ was going on, using weather patterns to figure out where a demon was, blah blah blah, and then figured out everything they needed to in this campaign. But like, I didn't want to say anything because then they'd go like, why does this guy know that? But then I started like hinting things and people just took it. I'm like, oh, okay. No one notices. The village idiot's also so all of a sudden really smart. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. How you doing, Drum? Drum, if you're still here, what the fuck do you want Wednesday? Because I have no idea what I'm going to do for you. I was thinking some Star Wars stuff, but if we use the Star Wars mod set, like last week from Cherries, we're only going to get like 5 or 6 people. If that's okay with you, then we can do Star Wars stuff, but, like, do you want higher attendance, or do you want something just modern era, like the Halo drop? What do you want? Because I don't fucking know. Like, the 506 for me is always a conundrum because I don't want to make something like I did with the fucking zombie campaign that literally took me 30 to 40 man hours and then only have like a handful of people show up, you know? Like, I want to tailor it to them because I want people to have a good time, because I know if they don't want to play it, they're not going to show up, and I don't want to, no offense, spend so much time making something for no one to show up, because if I had all the time in the world, I'd be more than happy to do it, but, I mean, I have so many other things I have to deal with, and it's a pain in the ass. But thanks for the raid, and thanks for the posture check, and yes, I need to have some water. Hot tub stream won't happen for a long while. Always, I hope you do know I do follow through in all of my threats I make with the Lance Corporal Liru channel. Every single one. If I gave the flood models out for an MCO, I'm pretty sure Optre's dev community would cut ties with me entirely, because I'm not supposed to give that shit out. I only keep it internal to TSB for a meme op like every 3 to 6 months. because it's all ripped Halo 2 assets, including the flood models. But I pitched an op tray idea to the MCO player base. It actually scored really well, but not as high as some of the other things that we're currently doing for MCO, like this op, for example. That's actually the really funny thing, guys. I don't actually have a lot of control over what we do in MCO, or a lot of my missions for that matter. A lot of it is just I pool what the player bases want, and then we run it. Or I go, hey, like, here's a really cool idea, do you guys want to run it? And I run a poll. Or, hey, this person recommended me this video, do you guys want to run it, yes or no? Like, there's literally a channel in my Discord called All Tier Polls, where not only I, but any other Zeus can go, hey, do you guys want to run this, this, or this? Here are the options, vote. That's why we did the Furries versus Space Marine ops. That was literally, someone sent me a video of, like, the original one Flash gets made. And I'm like, okay, sure, like, this is stupid, let's do it. Hey, community, here's a video. Do you want me to make an op out of it? And it was an over-resounding yes. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's make an op about it. And I told them, when we ran it like 4 or 5 months ago, I'm gonna make another one, but I'm gonna wait a little while for more stuff to update. Because that was back when Space Marine stuff, they just got the Predator tanks and the 2 other Vics. The only 2 communities, technically 3, but the 3rd one I don't like it because I don't want to make the wrong thing. The only 3 communities I work for out of like the 7 or so right now, where I have absolute authority on what to make, is Patches Ops, Bleach Boys, and the 506th. But I want the 506 to tell me what they want. Bleach Boys, they still give me like a concept to work with. And then Patches, they let me do whatever the fuck I want. And that's why we're going to be delivering pizzas on Thursdays. Because I'm just going to have some fucking fun. Speaking of fun. Yes. Plasma cannon. I just have to make sure that they'll use these against infantry. We could rescue Patches from the Hag. We could technically do whatever we want with that slot. Neat. Fuck is a flechette rifle? So I gotta test that one, but I will test these individually. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's far enough out for them not to aggro on air, hopefully. Let's see what we can get. Well, I mean, the heavy bolter or the storm bolter. Both are kind of interchangeable there, are they not? Alright, let's do the obvious. Shoot me. Ouch. That wasn't really nice. Yeah, so they'll fire it against infantry. That's all I really need. Yeah, okay. Well, I know what the result for this one's gonna be, but we might as well test it anyway. No? Interesting. So I might have to change that out. You have ammo. Interesting, now he doesn't want to shoot me. Okay. Yeah. That tickles. Literally, that thing ricochets. Huh. Neat. Liru gets drilled by a space marine with a lawn barrel. Only in your dreams. Shoot me. Oh, you pathetic excuse for a space marine. Perfect. Can you not? I'm trying to sleep. Hey, how you doing? Jim, your aim's trash. Come on, buddy. Where's that aim? Yeah. If I was in your shoes, I'd be running too, buddy. I mean, you just missed 4 shots at point blank. I mean, you call yourself a frickin' 5 shots at point blank, really? Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. And they call themselves Space Marines. Ugh, pathetic. Well, I can add that to my repertoire. New toy, new toy, new toy. Alright, so let's change things out. I don't think there's any Astartes secondary weapons yet. No, there are not. Unless I want to add a mod, but yeah. Excellent. How's my cell phone doing? That fucking reception? Bullshit if I have it all the way over there. Ah, that's annoying. Excuse me. Do I have any shotgunners? I'm gonna want to add doors. Please tell me you don't have a shoddy. Fuck. Ask if the Marines are French. A little bit of clipping on the inside, but that's fine. Cool. I still need to do vehicle coding. Let me also... What do I want to get in here? Not the tracer, but the init, because the init, no, the description extension controls that. We don't do the tracer script because it's too laggy. Let's see if that script worked. Righto, American. Have a good night. I don't know if there'll be great nights in Arma 3. Who knows? Yep, alright, that worked. Oh, did these work? It'd be cool if they did. Perfect. No more numbed mouth? Nice, Crip, nice.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
Roger. Target acquired. On the way.
I want to see what engages them from the ground. If anything. Music makes you sleepy? Good. That's it's supposed to be calming, but help with that as well. That sounds like an autocannon. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Normally these can blow up. I'm actually going to disable that feature because I'm worried about the big puff of smoke and the asset blowing up, causing a potential issue. Dude, I did a Roman style op today and it fucking broke the server, so I gotta figure out why. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Hey, Will, how you doing? We could do vehicle templating, or I could keep that for another time because it's 118 and I might want to crash, but since Whale's here, I'll keep going. The Hydra, I'll keep one on the rear. Non-flak. I'll do fuel cutting. Yeah, they have Hellstrike missiles. Those can insta-kill a Lehman, so not too worried about that. Yeah, I know well. I should sleep. Thank you for your concern, buddy. I'm almost done, though. This has been just a very long fucking project. Yeah, of course, man, of course. Oh, man. I know 917, but I need to get this shit done. I think that's a light enough vehicle templating, though. Because I can always add more, but I want just enough to be there so Air knows that there's Vix. Cool. quickly look at the frames. It'll probably be down to 40. At least I hope. Everyone start yawning in chat. Horrible. How many pilots? There will be 4. 4 is enough to keep the platoon going. Why are you purple? Oh, because the Valk clipped. Well, I don't see anything else that's purple or knocked over. Let me quickly fix that Valk. That was the Western helipad. Where the fuck is your clip? Oh, because you were partially in the fucking texture. Same with you. Fuck me. I'm not using the furries as daemonettes. That's funny, but no. I refuse. Mm-hmm. Let me guess. Yep, okay, those are out. I'll spawn them in and have them come from outside of the AO then, because if they're gonna be causing drops like that, yeah, no. No. Not dealing with that shit. You're dead, man. Thanks for giving BLWH a sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Seriously, thank you. Apologies, the fatigue's really hitting me, but my determination to get this done is beating out even more. Man. Yeah, so it'll be a little framey in the beginning until they start making a foothold, but they can just have air, carpet bomb, anything to get a foothold in. So this is just going to depend how good their JTAC is and their Seraphim group is, because the Seraphims can also just fucking bolt right in here and establish a good foothold. So the Canonist commander is going to have a lot to work with here. If not, I'm sure the Palatines leading the missions will figure something out, or they'll die. One of the two. I'll just start kidnapping them and adding them to my collection because, yes, you can corrupt a sister. You just have to know how. Wink. Back to the mind break category on Haname. Well, with that said and done, I think we're done. Now it's just I have to write it up in the document, push it forward, and get it to go from there. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. We'll get rid of that because that's not going to be needed, because I'm not going to do an underground bunker complex, even though I want to, but I just don't have the frames for it. Cool. Alright guys, I'm going to hit the hay. I'll be back on probably tomorrow morning to work on stuff, or I'm just going to take a nap, wake up, and then finish the documentation. So, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.